Right, so in case anybody's wondering or has just tuned in, the score is tied 1-1 between the Zerg. Yellow Zerg spawning at the right-hand side of the map, of course, is none other than coL.CatZ. And the purple Terran spawning on the left-hand side is also coL.qxc. This map is TPW Odyssey, for anybody managing to read it before we got into game. And I have absolutely no clue what this map is like or what's going to go on. So I'm going to take a quick look. Let me see. So you've got a ramp coming out of the main, reasonably easy natural on the low ground, another ramp down to the third. This doesn't look terribly bad, actually. Quite a small map, of course. Look, this Overlord's already nearly halfway through. Two Xel'Naga towers in the middle on the low ground, interestingly, so that units can fire from the top here. That's going to favor Terran a little bit, just because Marines and Marauders should be able to pick off Zerglings and such, holding the towers from afar without being sniped off themselves. And otherwise looking reasonably symmetrical, so nothing too unbelievably imbalanced from this map as far as I can see. Huge ramps here, that would take a lot of sentries if you were Protoss, lol. And we do have another proxy barracks coming out from QXC. So perhaps we're going to see a little bit more standard play this time, QXC taking a page out of Boxer's playbook. This Overlord, if it doesn't change directory some point soon, though, will actually spot the proxy barracks, and that could do QXC absolutely no favors at all. Another Overlord just going to pop around the back, presumably just to make sure, see what's scouting later on. But otherwise, the standard 2 racks opening, although somewhat hidden from QXC. Neither side, in fact, CatZ has finally just sent his first drone out to scout. He's going to see that there's absolutely nothing in QXC's base. He's going to spot the hidden racks, but he might also search for the second one. That said, he's really not going to have to search for the second one if this Overlord spots it, and I suspect he will in 3, 2, 1. Wait, where is it? There it is. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so he spot the second racks now. He knows that there's a racks incoming. That drone immediately goes to the racks, sees it, can't hide it in the corner of the base, so CatZ knows exactly what's going on now, and he's going to proceed with that second hatchery. He thinks it should be just fine. Of course, with 2 hatcheries worth of lava and the spawning pool popping out at a reasonable time, it should be no huge problem for him to hold this early aggression. SCV is going to pop down. The Overlord is going to see if he decides to build a bunker, so nothing terribly out of the ordinary here, and another another Overlord position at the high ground on top of the proxy racks. So he's going to be able to figure out where those Marines are rallied to, and he's going to see that they're rallied into the center of the map as opposed to rallied into the base. And oh dear. Ladies and gentlemen, we have proxy hatchery shenanigans. The hatchery was cancelled at the natural because why not build it slightly closer to your opponent's base? And notice he's left these little spaces so that when the larvae actually pop out, the Zerglings are actually going to do something as opposed to get trapped in the corner where we see in so many Day 9 daily replays. Don't tell me you haven't watched those as well. A couple of bunkers now going out at the front, though. Some Marines fantastically positioned in the sweet spot, but a couple of spine crawlers should be able to take care of that. A lot of bunkers going down, and I wonder if QXC still thinks that the QXC doesn't knows that the natural has been cancelled, but he's going to think that CatZ is completely just defending here and doing nothing else. We've got the 2 barracks, neither of which are in the base, and there really isn't much defense at all for when this hatchery pops. This could be horrible. If I was CatZ, I would probably stick another spine crawler down just to be safe, but he's so much better. It probably wouldn't matter. And presumably now QXC sees the creep spread slowly popping into his base. It's also purple, so I wonder if that'll take him a little bit longer to notice. And we do have... Oh my goodness, a queen being built at this hatchery as well. This is absolutely insane. Both players probably... Oh, and it's going to be a roach push as well. Both players presumably have no idea what's going on. QXC building another command center. Surely he notices the creep now. There's so much of it inside his main. He must know the proxy hatch is there. There's no way. Oh, another engagement down at... Oh, and we do have a couple of SCVs popping back. The Marines are still being rallied to the front of the Zerg base. And we do have 3 roaches now and a queen inside QXC's main base. And if he didn't know before, surely he knows now. A couple of SCVs go down. Will he get a third? No. But that third command center isn't going to get... that second command center isn't going to get built anytime soon. The engagement is completely called off. All these bunkers may as well be salvaged. And the proxy hatchery appears, for all it's worth, to have done its job. SCVs, of course, completely rallied outside. Absolutely no mining going on for QXC right now. And these roaches are going to wreak absolute havoc. The Queen using injects, but of course, not having enough money to morph all of these larvae into roaches as it currently stands. Just picking off a couple of supply depots now to make sure QXC can't regenerate anytime soon. And we do have the SCV train coming down. Oh, very, very nice positioning in the corner there from CatZ, and he's going to kill an awful lot of SCVs. He may as well just have these roaches on A move right now, because even though they're going to die, a lot of damage is going to get done. Roaches picking off the Marines, doing a very good job. SCVs, meanwhile, surrounding the Queen. The Queen getting a reasonable number of kills. 2 kills so far and counting, but it is going to go down. And it looks like the proxy hatch shenanigans is going to get closed down from QXC. He's got another command center building outside of his base. He still has the 2 proxy hatches. These bunkers are about to get salvaged, and it looks like we're, once again, transitioning out of an incredibly crazy opening into a GG from QXC. Supplies, of course, 46-13 at the end of the game. He realizes it's a little bit futile to continue, and the score is going to be officially 2-1 to CatZ.